Hey folks, Phil Gallagher of ThrabenU here for another Monster Train run. As a reminder, at the end of the week I'm going to be sort of evaluating this series and kind of see what sort of future it has, so if you're enjoying, please consider liking, commenting, that sort of stuff to let me know. Alright, random, let's go. Last run was a touch disappointing. We died a bit earlier than normal. Ooh, starting with Subsuming Blade. I am on board. Which one is primary here? We're Melting primary, Awoken secondary. So we've gotten Sharpened, Subsuming Blade, and is it 2 drafts when we get them? It's 2 drafts. Sharpen is not going to be particularly good. I also have no way to extend Burnout as of right now, which means that my drafts suck. Subsuming Blade is going to do a lot of damage by the end of the run. I don't know that I get to take the Burn Bright champion here. We'll find out. Thank you! Thank you! So this makes these Burnout 1 creatures into actual creatures. That's a fantastic pickup. We're going to aggressively want things that apply Burnout still, or Molded. But I think this is going to be okay. I also think we can take this challenge. I need to pay attention to which floor is my shrunken floor here. Middle floor. Alright. Well, easy play. Easy play. No. Easy play. Easy play. Right. So the only thing I didn't do is hedge towards 3rd floor collector, which I now miss. Yep. So whether or not I've played Dregs here is interesting because I have drafts coming that I would like to play on floor 1. I wish I would have played this on 3rd floor last time. Can't slay because of the armor. Oh, piercing! I probably draw a draft or drag next turn to play on this 1st floor slot, so I can just go ahead and play this on the 2nd floor. Great. I mean, like, pack 1, pick 1, engulfed in smoke? Yes. What do you want from me? Glimmer is a fantastic pickup. Wildwood Sap is also totally fine. Both are commons, both are extremely powerful. I don't have much ability to deal with back units right now. I have 1 Subsuming Blade, 2 sets of spikes. I think the Glimmer is better than the Wildwood Sap. Oh, this is a great pair of things. Like, this is something that I can put my champion behind and have a really impressive floor. Or put my drafts behind and have a really impressive floor. This is absolutely what I'm looking for. Am I going to duplicate it next floor? Is it space 2? It is space 2, so I'm probably duplicating that next floor with double upgrade. Yeah, I'm going to get double upgrade on it. And missing the 75 gold probably sucks pretty badly here. I don't get reroll and double upgrade. Okay. The next floor is Duplicate the Lady. Floor 4 is probably Merchant of Magic to upgrade a Glimmer, but we could go right as well there. Floor 5 is Merchant of Magic for sure. It's going to be really hard to upgrade this unit because I'm going Duplicate going right to remove Train Stewards and getting an artifact seems good, and then I take the Merchant of Magic here, and then this is a great target for a large stone or something like that, but I don't know that I'm actually going to take that. So now it's like a question of, with all these dregs and drafts, and 2 things for them to hide behind, and enhanced burnout already, do I actually want these units? I think the answer is no. But I think it's close. Enemy units appearing on each floor. How do I feel about that? Whatever is on the top floor just like is getting to the pyre. I didn't pick the sweep creature. 1 set of spikes in my opening hand, and I can totally deal with this, and it's not a problem. If I miss out on the spikes, I take a lot of pyre damage. Missed out on this one. We take a lot of fire damage. So this is 9 fire damage, and I can't do actual anything about it. I'm willing to let this Lady of the Reform take 20. I get to kill 3 of the 4 of the... which I think is good. I probably have to restore you. You're late. You're late. This is the odd Sharpen Engulfed in Smoke combo deck. I also missed on Subsuming Blade this turn. I can Train Steward plus Spikes and use 3 energy to save 1 fire health, which might be acceptable. It definitely would be weird. But, like, I kill this big unit. These 2 units are taken out by this, and it's not a problem. I'm going to redraw... Oh no, I haven't duplicated this yet. I think it's fine. I think I'm strong enough that I can get away with this play that is, like, very clearly greedy. We almost get there. I'm gonna burn out. It's actually worth a lot of damage. Yep. Alright, I'm glad I took the greedy line. Probably need to take this. Even though I have like more burnout than normal because of the combustible wax, this is still a free heal card, and that's going to be worth something every time that it comes through the deck. Now the question is, like, which one of these do I want? How much health do these have? These have 5 health, meaning I can Razor Sharp Edge them, and it's worth 16 additional damage. I have no creatures currently that Wildwood Sap is insane with. I don't have like Thorn Hollow or Awoken one or anything. And I don't know that I'm getting a draft. And not getting a draft pick next floor. Or the following floor. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take the Razor Sharp Edge. I should have done the Concealed Caverns events first on the off chance that I got something from that I would like to duplicate more than like the Reformed. I don't see that happening, but, you know, it's a thing. So with multi-strike, it's definitely interesting. So I start with 2 Blights. So all my units would get +4 attack. But I would have some dead cards. Versus I can just have 3 nukes for some fights. Well, they're one-time nukes, so... But there's going to be other situations where my deck gets blight cards in it. Seraph's does. Is it Diligent? I don't remember which Seraph puts a couple of blights in the deck at the start of the fight. I think it's Diligent, so we get a couple 100 damage spells in that fight as well. I don't know about this. This is probably, like... It attacks so good with my 2 multi-strike units. This represents so much damage. Like, assuming I have both multi-strikers on the same floor, that represents +16 damage, not to mention the other chip damage that I get, but it makes my draws considerably worse. Whereas this gives me tactical spells to use against certain units that are bad, but its effect wears off in the long term. I honestly don't know. I'm going to take the Ember Stasis. And if we end up getting Dante later, I look like a genius. I don't know how many Concealed Cavern events I'm actually going to go to try and make that happen, though. Explosive Sigil is pretty actively good for us because of the 80s. This is a good turn, which 4 is small, top 4 is small. Alright, so fight starts out like this. Like this, we engulf in smoke, so we don't take a bunch of damage. We kill 2 of these things and set up floor 2. These now. Like, these are so much better in the end game, where I can use them to really punch a big unit, but if my best turn here is nuke this, kill both of these creatures. It is what it is. You can have some more. Now I'd like to stop small units from getting through. And this is the thing. And I guess Glimmer on one of these floors matters. This one. Try putting this. So, like, assuming that this loses a decent amount of health, this has more health, so the damage is worth more there, but these also have to go through the Rector Flicker, so this is worth more. And we'll just protect the health of my unit with that. Put one of these here, and I have another draft that I want to play on this floor, so this goes here. 6. Oh, you're dying? Why are you dying? 2 damage. Why are you dying? Extinguish. Okay, alright. Figured it out. Solved the puzzle. So this goes here. I guess you serve as a shield and keep the other one alive. No, it's better this way because of burnout numbers. And I guess this can hang out back here too. Oh, you're dead. I didn't really expect you to be dead. I expected to have to go to floor 2, but let's take a floor 1 kill. Maybe we're a little bit stronger than I think we are. It was adapted mutation here. Could make a very heavy-hitting Lady of the Reformed, but I don't think that's where I want to be. This seems like a skip. Awoken Hollow gives me something to play my regen cards on that's actually meaningful. I'm probably going right to remove Train Stewards and get an artifact. And I'm probably going right to go to the Merchant of Magic, so I don't get to upgrade it for a very long time. If I'm not getting to upgrade it for that long, like maybe I just duplicate another Lady on floor 6 and I just say like the heck with these regen cards. This is more tempting just to increase my damage output, but I think my damage output is going to be okay, like assuming I upgrade some drafts. Maybe I need to be thinking about Merchant of Magic to upgrade drafts. Weep unit is interesting. Also, what am I taking from the boss? It's not energy. Hard draw. Capacity maybe is better. If I take capacity, then it's like okay to get a sweep unit. Or okay to pick up Awoken Hollow. I think the sweep unit adds something that I don't really have yet. Find that when you're doing melting, you often get to get away with not taking Ember at all in the run. Friendly units getting a +3 health means that it is easier for me to be sweep enemy. Currently would be a huge problem. Oh, right, that's the +3 health stat. I see. Alright, let's see how this goes. Multi-strike? How heavily do I lean on that sweep unit? Probably fine. Like, an artifact is really valuable. Nuke? Not nuke. A lot of damage. I also kind of want my sweep unit on the bottom floor. Behind something. Like, I get a kill on this if I just play down the bottom floor. I'm gonna just take that kill. So I have, like, exactly enough damage to kill this now, so I can't play the other regen. So, really glad that didn't make a difference between killing and not killing that unit. That needs to happen, and that needs to happen. That gets both of those creatures, and now I can kill you. I need more floor 1 damage here. So this is going to happen here. Another draft that needs to be on this floor. So the question is, like, is the one sweep unit or is a dreg better on this floor? I think the sweep unit is better. You're dying. No, we're not letting you die. The question is, like, how do I not let you die? Is it with Glimmer or is it with Engulfed in Smoke? I have a Cleanse coming. I have a Purifying Cleanse coming that's going to go here. Alright, so easy play is this needs to go here. I can have this take 8 and Glimmer here. Or I can avoid 12 damage here. This... That's 98, which I'm still good with. I'm still good if I Engulfed in Smoke, but I think I'm gonna just Engulf in Smoke here and just kind of like fog most of the damage of this guy. Nuke. Nuke. 42 burnout versus 19 burnout, but you have 22 life, you have 48 life. Tanking you is more valuable, and you can come live up here. I don't know how good these spikes are, but they changed the equation a lot. Yeah. Good fight! I do not have any tomb units. Also, I usually want my tomb units to die if I take them. I don't hate Wicked Blaze, but since I didn't take Ember, it takes up a good portion of my turn to do it. I think I'm gonna skip that. Restoring Retreat is interesting. Group Thorns is interesting. I like Restoring Retreat much better if I take Ember base. Preserved Thorns lets me dent a front unit and gives me more card draw. Just more zero cost stuff as well since I didn't take energy. I think I'm good with these. I might be undervaluing Restoring Retreat here, but it kind of feels like I have distinct set up floors that I need to focus on. This is a real choice, as is this. So like, Engulfed in Smoke plus Holdover is probably how we beat Seraph. It's kind of weird with Lady of Reformed, though. So I want to upgrade, so this is dead. I want to upgrade units, but I'm probably better off doing that here when I can also get card remove and money. So let's go right still, like I was intending on doing. Sketches of Salvation looks not impressive when you have a whole bunch of zero cost units in your deck with 3 health. We're definitely going to be re-rolling this shop. Permafrost doesn't seem like what I need. Holdover. Okay, Holdover Engulfed in Smoke is a thing that we are going to be doing, I believe. So this plus 10 magic power is going to go on Glimmer. Holdover Engulfed in Smoke probably doesn't keep going on the same floor though. It probably like alternates floors so that my stuff gets hit sometimes. Do I make it 3? I make it 3. Do I purge? I probably don't purge. Like, I do realistically want to upgrade cards. Yeah, we have 141 fire health. Let's do it. Not think too hard about it. We have a sweep unit. That's good. We'll play that on floor 2. Floor 1 looks something like this. This goes to floor 2. I can enhance one of these things to kill it, but then it gives its power right back to these other creatures. So I'd actually end up taking more damage. Glimmer would be cool here. Also, what am I doing with this floor? This sweep unit that I took is like super awkward. It's solving some problems, but like I'm not very good at protecting it. Like I'm really setting up 2 good floors. This lives through you. Adds 5 damage. I can also just add a whole bunch of damage via drags because they're just considerably better up here. You've seen a few too many units die, huh? Punching the fire. That means you also probably punch the fire. And if I give you spikes, that just makes the problem worse. But my next floor is not really tanky. Alright. I just made it so I can't play one of my bots behind a burnout lady. Right. That is what it is. Yeah. Good thing I just got a bunch of fire health. These things are... This guy's kind of a beating again. So you're at 48. This is 15. I can't kill you with stings, so I should instead sting you a bunch. Try to make it so I get a kill on the next floor, which I think I will do. I have so many burnout stacks here that I'm just going to start pulled over on this floor for sure. Get a draft on this floor. Unless I have just calcified ember to kill this, it kills it exactly. Or calcified ember to kill this if I think my bottom floor can beat the boss. I only need to do like more damage. 22 more damage. So Sharpen is worth 8, doing blades. Okay, so that's how I should do this. So that gets a kill, and I can use a drag here to do a little bit more damage. Like say one calcified ember for a difficult spot in another fight. Okay, great. So now I don't need to worry about not killing this. Stealth is done! You saw it here first? I don't know that I need another set of these. Rooted is more interesting to me for large enemy units that we don't kill on go. A very cost-effective deck. Alright, I don't think I need to duplicate the holdover engulfed in smoke. Again, like, our burnout numbers are kind of weird in that, like, we want to make sure that we don't have more stealth than burnout numbers on any of our units at any one given time. Otherwise, like, the Lady of the Reforms might just die. But duplicating it is certainly interesting. I think this is a time where I just go right, remove some cards from my deck, and then put a bunch of upgrades on my units that don't have them thus far. Like, this one Train Steward can get out, and our Restores just, like, really are bad. Endless doesn't interest me. Spikes doesn't really interest me. This was bad. You can have 25 health, so you can actually hold a floor on your own. Actually, does that mean you get spikes just so, like, I spam something on you? You having 3 power super sucks. But maybe I'm just using you to poke the 3 damage things in the Seraphite anyway. Am I going to another Merchant of Steel? Next floor, I'm probably going here. And then probably duplicating here. Yeah, I will do that. Like, this means, like, you're 7 damage against a lot of units. I don't know, you getting quick off a reroll is really good, though. Let's leave the slot open. Oh, but... that gives me something to do with my last floor. Plus 10 attack goes to a draft. Plus 25 life. And go to a draft as well. Just, like, spend the gold just in case we end up getting back there in a difficult situation. Or I can make this one in particular much better against sweep. Maybe let's do that. Still have 280 gold for later floors. I dig it. Ooh, just floor 1 engulfed in smoke. Turn 1, huh? Well, I don't think I'm saying no to that. The question is, like, am I going to calcify Ember a statue out of the way? Or Razor Sharp Edge for more damage. In terms of order, this and this go in that order. Oh, this costs 1 energy. Okay, well, that gives me a much clearer indication of what I want to do. So we'll have to watch these numbers carefully. We're good in the short to medium term, but not great in the long term. So this is the floor where I can pick off any units that make it through. Is this the good one? It is the good one. I would like the good one to be behind the lady, which I am drawing next turn. And it's okay that it takes some hits here. I think we'll go like, yeah, play this here this turn. Alright. So now you're gonna come here. Unfortunately, you're doing a number on the fire. That's okay. And now... I think I want you bottom floor. You get a kill on this. I think I'm letting you take a hit here. You take... Sweep! Played you directly into sweep. I wish I had played you up here now. Okay, so because that has happened, I now need to play this here. I really don't want to. Okay, that is what it is. Alright. Relatively speaking, things are good now. You're at 78, you're at 98. So I'll full heal you. Now the question is, like, where am I playing these units? I guess they're going up here. They're getting a considerable amount of burnout. Just from this statue poking it. Now I can see if numbers change here. Numbers don't change here. Okay. But I didn't want to, like, kill the statue before it attacks. And this is probably the floor that I make invisible now. Like, I want this stealth to fade, I want the lady to take a couple of hits, and then we re-engulf and smoke this floor. You and your sweep units. Alright, so... I need the lady to take a hit this turn for burnout. Don't get to kill anything with 17 damage. I guess I sharpen this for the future. Just the... Or is it better on bottom? It gets me a much stronger hit here. Two hits, applies 2 more burnout to everything. This might die. I might want to say Purifying Cleanse one of these 2 units so that they last longer, rather than like treat this as a restore. And do I want to Rooted You? Or do I want to Rooted You? Rooting You just means you take 36 more damage next turn, without any real downside to me because of sweep. But I can also just like let you get up there and hit my unit as well, and give everything else burnout that's back there, and that's totally fine. Yeah. You have to cast this on something, so I can cast it on this. Just dying in. There's no detriment, and I just get 1 card out of it. Alright, still going, huh? Now I have 9 burnout on this. That is probably correct to just do this as a starting point. And the Glimmer is worth the most down here. Spikes is probably worth the most here again. Doing fine in terms of burnout numbers. Avoid 12 damage by stealthing this floor this turn? Or do I just stack up the stealth on this bottom floor? I think I stack up the stealth on the bottom floor. Still doing fine in terms of like functional burnout numbers. And then I can just treat this as a heal up here. Rooted some creature, it doesn't matter. Are you dead? You're just dead. This is... Holdover Engulfed in Smoke is one of like the easiest ways to set yourself up for success against bosses. It's really dumb. And we solved the problem of like our units burning out by just playing around it. Admittedly, Combustible Wax is what's really allowing us to do that. Even if this just draws like a Draft or a Dreg, Channel Song seems really good here. And I think I'm good on energy, honestly. I'm using almost no energy on most of my turns. So I'm going to take card draw. We don't need no Ember. Alright. This way's looking good. Like, I don't necessarily need this, and the removal is getting restores out of my deck, which aren't good. The last floor, what am I doing? Last floor, I am like unquestionably going left for Duplicate plus Merchant of Magic. I haven't done that many removes, so I can also just do cheap removes here. Like, the pile of gold that I get is essentially removing 1 restore. And there's some really good hits for the shop. Maybe I go left. Like, this is totally fine. Just double remove, restore, buy an artifact, get some fire health, and spend whatever money that we have left at the Merchant of Magic on the last floor. While maybe duplicating my holdover stealth card. So, like, my units never die. It's close. Flicker's Liquor is a huge energy upgrade. So that means that any expensive cards that I have, I can actually just play them. Because I'm going to play a bunch of zero-cost cards and make it so that I can play my hand out more easily. That means I'm going to have more chances for playing the Restorers that are otherwise dead and the Sharpens, which are a little expensive still. This is great. I don't think I'm going to purge. I think I'm going to save the money for the next floor. This to purge. Still think we're purging Restores. I haven't done an exact draft, like drag draft count in terms of capacity, but it feels like we're doing okay. Maybe I'm going to be a little spell light by the end of the fight. No? Seems like no, that has 150 life. We're not gonna mess around with that and potentially kill a very good run. Turn 1, engulf in smoke. GG. 6 capacity, I have to decide whether or not I want to sweep all small units or set up like quote-unquote combo on floor 1. I think it's important to deal 150 to this and actually kill it. So that means doing this. Large stone means I can't do this floor. In terms of Elector, I want to play Hermit Husk on top floor, but in terms of the rest of like the strategy, I want Husk Hermit on 1. Or sorry, on 2. Make sure we get that gold. We're missing out on the trial. Do I want to consume it here? I think I want to consume it here. And I'm going to save this to like actually use as a realistic spell at some other point in the run. Alright, Glimmer sweeps and kills you. I'm doing fine in terms of energy. Dregs on this floor or drafts on the floor when I think drafts on the floor when I call them. Spikes really aren't doing much right now. Alright, so how many burnout do I have on this floor? I have 4 burnout on this floor. If I apply this, I then have burnout 4, so I can't apply that this turn, which means I'm also not really playing the draft here. Means the sweep next turn is awkward, but you're the big one. Been a really good turn for a subsuming void to kill this. Alright, so let's just start with the easy play and then figure out the harder plays. I can just play this on floor 1, accept some burnout, and then deal 40 damage to this unit. And then just poof my second floor so I don't get a bunch of things Ember Drained next turn. More damage than I thought, actually. anyone hurt? No one's hurt. Have a regen, just does. Alright, so many cards. Large. I have no ability to hit things here. I have Stealth 1, Burnout 3. I can't play Stealth on this floor this turn. I don't have any way to target you all. You have Stealth 1, Burnout 4, so I can Stealth this floor successfully. That probably means the Giant and the Multi-Striker go here, and they're invisible. Now, giving up this minute by taking the line that I did. Actually, I can heal you to 31. That's super relevant, because I can put a Dreg there, heal you, you go to 1. I can Rooted so this doesn't get up to the top floor and give me some Ember Drain. And give some spikes to you to actually hit the boss with. And a Dreg can come and live up there, I guess. How many more Dregs do I have? Oh, just this one? So if it's just this one, I might want to replay this later or use it to make something in my hand cheaper. They're not the Brief Respite yet, huh? And I don't like Mr. Sweet Guy. I also, like, can't Stealth because I need to get hit for Burnout reasons. I get to Subsuming Blade and Pierce and kill one of these. That's great. These are dead. There's Stealth 2. I have a Purifying Cleanse here now. So this floor is getting stealthy. It's like really my only option. Alright. I think we're fine. I now have like 5 and 10 burnout respectively on these units. Oh, one of these is burning out. I need to root this so that you hit my lady next turn and restore my burnout. It's pricey though. Here is injured, you're not injured. You all get this, and I guess this is damage, so it happens here. Very awkward fight. Like, incredibly awkward fight. Oh, you're just dead, and I don't need to worry about it. That's fantastic, because we were coming in a little close there. Since we drew our stealth card on turn 1, when, like, maybe we wanted to get hit a few times before playing it, things got weird. Now, this is too late for a lot of those things. Like, Fire Shards technically does some things, but I'm going to be invisible a lot of the time. I think I'm just going to take my gold here in case it's relevant. We miss out on the 400 of the trial, but I think it was correct to not take it. Alright, you're probably... And maybe we don't duplicate the Engulfed in Smoke. Maybe it's too difficult to make 2 of those work. at the same time. I think we are going left. I can duplicate a good trap and get 40 more damage going on a floor. I could also duplicate a glimmer. What am I wanting in terms of magic upgrades if I go left? Cost reduction is relevant on like Sharpen and Subsuming Blade. Double stack on some of these things is pretty good. So, because this is Seraph the Diligent and my spells are going to get devoured, I do need... And maybe I don't have enough spells. Maybe I don't have enough spells to make my holdover plan work, and I shouldn't have removed the restores previously. Maybe I need to duplicate a random spell in my deck. I get a lot of value out of just upgrading some of these they're going to be hiding behind, though, and making their numbers more relevant. So I think the plan is, like, try to use Stings as my first spell each turn. So, like, Stings, Restore, Razor Sharp Edge, Sharpen, those are expendable, but, like, Purifying Cleanse very much isn't. Let's go left. Plan things out. Double stack on Purifying Cleanse is pretty hot. That's only 95. These are not good, and it's not worth my money to reroll, I don't think. I think we're gonna double stack on this. Like, having a Burnout 10 card is fantastic. Plus 10 magic power on her seems great. Actually, I don't know the numbers for armored unit in Seraph fight. I think as long as I have 15, it's okay. I do have. So upgrading Glimmer is good. Cost reduce on Subsuming Blade, I think. I think the Sharpens are just going to be used once, and they're probably out of the deck. Permafrost, is there something I want at a very specific time? Not really. For 20 health? Yes. And I guess Sharpen can be cheaper. I can also remove a Dreg if I would like, but I don't think I am going to do that. Enough of them are likely to die. Alright. I am very worried about my deck size. And call me crazy, but there's a world where I just duplicate Preserved Thorns here, because that buys me so many turns of not consuming my spells that are actually good. Alright, I feel good about that. I do not know whether or not we are going to win this fight. We're gonna try. We have good tools to win. And I have a unit-heavy first hand, which lets me set up however I would like. Top floor is smaller. A sweep unit on floor 1 is probably where I want to be, and like sweep as many of these things as possible. At the same time, like Lady of the Reformed also wants units to be hitting her. So, like, I think we're looking like what are you taking? You're taking 28. Okay with that. The plan is stealth you for as long as possible. See if that works. Okay, I didn't consume anything on turn 1. So start of the turn is do this, that consumes itself, and then I don't need to think about it for the rest of the turn. What's dealing the most damage to me? One of these things that does 15 is. So that saves some life. Now, like, we do this, do this, do this. This consumes. I'm okay with it consuming. It's worth a decent amount here. I have a good drag, right? No, I only have a good drag if I play Channel Song. I have a draft that I would like to go here, or Channel Song drag. That means this should go up here. I am in some danger of of killing units too quickly, so that nothing makes it up here. And in which case I've blown up floor. Weird. Like, am I supposed to enhance you with spikes? I don't know. Yeah, like, I'm just getting the kill on all of these units. I don't know that I'm going to be okay in terms of burnout up here. Okay. Channel Song consumes, so let's play that first. Get a more impressive drag, which will go on floor 2. And at this point, I probably stop playing units up here. I can keep you alive at the very least. That means that future dregs could be okay. How many more dregs do I have? I have a draft and these dregs. Yeah, I think I'm going to kill everything before I get to the top floor. So I think I'm going to Purify and Cleanse you. I've already played a spell this turn. I'm just going to make you invisible, and I'm probably making these invisible with you. They'll burn out eventually, but, like, that's fine. Oh, ha, 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 ha. Forgot about that. Where are you at? Where are you at? Yeah, Umber Stasis. Alright, so let's take a heal here. I want this to go to the next floor. You all are invisible. Let's just root the boss. I don't care. Yes! Okay, something that hits up here. That's very good for me. Your health number. Great. So right now I'm viewing this as my primary tank, not the bit. This is just going to get enough burnout from Seraph hitting it. Actually, do I stealth this floor? Save 10 life plus more next turn? Yeah, I probably stealth this floor. Vengeful Shard is interesting. Like using it on this box. But like I want to take a hit here, and it doesn't do anything here. I could just sharpen this unit instead. Just take a tiny bit of fire damage. I'm good with that. Okay, so here's another turn worth of spells where I don't consume something that matters. Ooh, something is getting through to hit this. That's nice. That means I can play a real unit up there. Probably... I don't want to play anything here. So like, yes, 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 yes. Here or here. I haven't been counting waves, but my burnout numbers are great. The damage on this floor is much higher than the damage on this floor, and I'm, like, even if I play this every turn, I'm not gonna hit anywhere close to burning out even this 11 unit. The hand is full. Alright, Consuming Blade. Be done with you? I can just be done with this Sting instead. Alright, what do I need to heal or put Burnout on? You getting healed is pretty big. Stealth this floor just fine. Doing some hits on the bottom floor probably matters more than hits on this floor. Although the Glimmer on this floor, healing this is totally fine as well. And it like actually kills a unit. Now the question is, like, do I want to nuke things on the bottom floor? Probably. Alright. Oh, something made it to the fire. Not paying attention to that. I just kind of assumed everything was dying. That is inaccurate. But you're getting to the fire as of right now. Not actually all that much damage on this top floor. Bottom units are burning out. That's okay. I'm pretty much at the point where I've abandoned the bottom floor anyway. So where do I hit 49 damage? Is it with the second strike? Because that's very relevant. I can also just play a Sharpen here, and then that kills itself. I'm kind of over Sharpen at this point. Maybe that's not true. Like, it's still relevant here because I exiled Razor Sharp Edge. Like, it's a damage increase. Maybe let's do that. Hit some things down here pretty darn hard. Oh, I guess I'm rooting you now? Thought I had more energy. Remember. Yeah, I guess I'm rooting you now. That's awkward. I can also just, like, let you go and let you hit the fire. And just not deal with this unit taking 15 more damage potentially next turn. That's fine. What is worse, Sting or Purifying Cleanse? Purifying Cleanse on my top unit is relevant, so Sting is worse. I need Glimmer after this turn, actually? Yeah, the Restoration is relevant here. Okay, let's burn a Sting. 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 Glimmer. We're not getting you anywhere near 40. I could Stealth 2 you to deal 16 to this. I don't think that's profitable. You need healing. I think I want to eat with spikes. No, it's probably you with spikes. The +4 attack is worth more than anything else. So I have 4 stealth, 8 burnout. Yeah, okay, so I stealth this. And that's fine. It's awkward that this unit is still here, and I'll hope to hit something that just kills this. Yeah. I hit this, plus this to just kill that unit, and Seraph is almost dead. I cannot play Engulfed in Smoke on this floor. Let's Sting. Do this. None of my units are burning out, they're all just actually dying. We're so close. You're all fine in terms of burnout, so like if this happens, we'll finish you off on the top floor. I think the Pyre could even kill you at this point. Alright, good stuff. We'll take the W on max difficulty. Feels nice. We cut that run a little closer than I was expecting to. There's an odd dance that occurs when you're trying to manage your burnout and your stealth at the same time. And I feel like I played that pretty well in order to manage that. Very happy with the run. I'm sure there was probably some things I could have done differently. The last floor pick of duplicating the thing that gives me 3 stings, I think was really essential to my success, so that I didn't have to like burn cards that were better. And I'm not sure if I would have won that fight if I went and duplicated something like Engulf and Smoke instead. I'm really happy with that play. It's possible that like 1 Preserved Thorns is enough, just like spreading the consume out over 4 turns, but being able to spread it out over 7 turns that was just so good. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I certainly did, and I'll be back again tomorrow.